Ah, ah, aha, ah, ah, ah. Oh, right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Australian Corvette. Aha, yes, I'm familiar with this one. I'll touch base with that in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Before You Buy a Pontiac GTO. (2004 to 2006) Pontiac GTO, also known as the 5th gen, is still one of the cheapest ways to get an LS-powered two-door car that doesn't look like a catfish or a foot with nostrils. Unlike its American-born ancestors, though, the 5th gen GTO was actually an import. It was just a rebadged Holden Monaro. I sound like freaking gringos. It was a Holden Monaro with a different body kit, imported straight from Australia. The GTO was offered in two trims. There was the 5.7 LS1 option, straight from the Corvette, mind you. Making 350 horsepower. The 5.7 came option with a manual, or for all you millennials out there, an automatic. The 0 to 60 time of just under 5.3 seconds. For the gentlemen who like the finer things in life, or pretty much for those of you currently under the age of 50 and or not going through a midlife crisis, there's always the 6-liter LS2 option, which increased horsepower to 400. Although, you know what, between you and me, it's actually closer to 420. You already know what time it is. You know the rule. Any car that gets closer to being faster than the Corvette is not allowed to be faster than the Corvette. The 6-liter LS2 version of the GTO actually had an even faster 0 to 60 of just 4.5 seconds. It also featured braking hardware ripped straight from the freaking Corvette. The earlier GTOs featured a single exhaust, but after 2005, true dual exhaust were an option as well, along with dual heat extraction hood scoops. But you know what the funny part is, though? Ironically enough, the non-hood scooped cars are actually considered rarer, but for optimal performance, the hood scooped dual exhaust GOAT is the way to go. But unlike its American-born Corvette cousin, the GTO was far from perfect. You see, the GTO suffered from a huge number of electrical problems as well as issues with overheating, the latter which was helped by the dual hood scoops. Although most of these issues were solved in the later models, the GTO's life was a short-lived one. Later on, GM executives, they actually admitted off record that they actually intended for the GTO to be a limited run production car. And like an adopted immigrant child imported from another country, forced to compete with mom and dad's favorite child, the GTO was the ugly duckling that was never enough. In today's time, GOAT is an acronym that stands for greatest of all time. And from my knowledge, there's only ever been one car worthy of that title. Have a great night, everybody.